President, we've been just flooded with questions using our social media hashtags. And this one comes from the hashtag Obama Responde. It says, ¿qué garantía le da al inmigrante que en medio de un proceso de legalización ICE no lo deporte? Mi esposo, señor presidente, fue deportado en pleno proceso. Y dice que fue la semana pasada. Says, how do you guarantee that an immigrant who is in the middle of legalizing his status, that he or she is not going to be deported by ICE? Mr. President, my husband was deported during the process, and this, she says, happened just last week.
You know, I would have to know the details of what exactly happened, but what I can tell you is that until we pass a law through Congress, the executive actions that we've taken are not going to be permanent, they're temporary. We are now implementing a new prioritization. There are going to be some jurisdictions, and there may be individual ICE officials or Border Patrol who aren't paying attention to our new directives. But they're going to be answerable to the head of the Department of Homeland Security because he's been very clear about what our priorities should be. And I've been very clear about what our priorities should be. And I don't know what the particular circumstances here are, but what I can tell you is people who have signed up, for example, under my executive action in DACA, there are 700,000–800,000 people who signed up. They haven't had problems. It's worked. So we know how to make this work. Right now we've got a judge who's blocking it from working, and in the interim, until we can actually process all these applications, then what we're going to do is do what we can in terms of making sure that we're prioritizing it properly. But the challenge is still going to be that not only do we have to win this legal fight, which we are appealing very aggressively, but ultimately we're still going to have to pass a law through Congress. The bottom line is, Jose, that I'm using all of the legal power vested in me in order to solve this problem. And you know, one of the things about living in a democracy is that we have separation of powers, we have Congress, we have the judicial branch, and you know, right now we've got some disagreements with some members of Congress and some members of the judiciary in terms of what should be done. But what I'm confident about is ultimately this is going to get done. And the reason it's going to get done is it's the right thing to do. And it is who we